What's going on, my YouTube? It is your boy Ghostface Gaming back once again with another video upload for you guys. This time and I'm gonna start calling this series Let's Talk Dragon Ball, a Dragon Ball discussion. So as you can see from the thumbnail, this was I posted a picture in a group on Facebook, and the group, okay, so I posted a picture in a group on Facebook, right? And it was, who would win in a fight? Frieza, Cell, or Buu? And it was a lot of comments in there. I might add the comments in somewhere in here, just a list of how many comments it was. And there was a lot of comments, and the comments are still running up in there as we speak. But the main topic of discussion was, who would win out of these two, Frieza and Buu? Now, I'm more so on the Buu side, and here is why. Now, this, what you see right here, is straight out the Daizenshuu number 7, and we can see what Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku power levels were per the Daizenshuu. So we know that Buu power level was around 21.6 billion or something like that. Okay, either way it goes, Buu was immensely powerful. Now what they were saying is, because of Frieza and his golden form, he would obliterate Buu. In some instances, yes, but we're going to get into why right now, why I feel like Buu would still win that fight. Because the only thing Frieza knows about Buu is not to fight him. And this panel you can see right here is all the stages of Buu, from when he was Kid Buu all the way down to when he was Super Buu with Gohan absorbed, or Buuhan, all the way back down to Kid Buu, all the way back to Ooh. That's important too, and we're going to get there. And here's the reason why. So okay, so we know that Buu was a manifestation of pure evil, or all the evils of the world. And some instances, in some retcons, they say Bibidi is the one that created Buu. Either way, we know how immensely powerful Kid Buu was. And people are arguing the fact that it took the Spirit Bomb to take Buu out. The Spirit Bomb plus Super Saiyan to take Buu out. Now this is how strong Buu was. This is from everybody in the universe and all that. Plus Buu, Kid Buu, after he expelled Gohan, Piccolo, and Gotenks, he one-shotted the Earth. The man one-shotted the Earth. And not only did he one-shot the Earth, he ran through the galaxy in the universe in succession until he hopped onto Supreme Kai's world and found Goku and Vegeta. Now, here's where we're going to start getting into the meat of it, and here's where we're going to start getting into the facts of it. So like I said, you're going to see coming up that the man ran through the entire galaxies, the entire universe, looking for Goku and Vegeta. So with his potential, I don't see no way possible Frieza could beat him. Yeah, Frieza could beat him golden form today, pure raw power. But you have to, Buu has absorption. Buu has reality manipulating factors, i.e. he can turn you into candy, eat you, and digest you. Buu can also absorb you. He also has the ability to instantly learn your techniques. The first time Fat Buu or Mr. Buu ever saw Goku use the Kamehameha wave, he copied it instantly. Just like when Goku saw Master Roshi do it for the first time. So we know Buu also has the capability of instantly copying your moves. Not only does he have the capability of instantly copying your moves, he has the capability of pretty much infinite stamina. And to kill him, you would have to kill him down to the molecular level because of his regeneration. Not only that, he can heal himself. Now, what you see here is the Grand Supreme Kai taking on Moro. He expelled half his power taking on Moro. So by the time Buu came around, he didn't have enough power to take Buu. So the Buu that we got is Fat Buu. So I know y'all like, okay, so where you going with this? So this is the same come around 10 million years later. We have a dude Moro whose body Goku and Vegeta. This is post Tournament of Power. This is post Broly movie. He is bodying Goku and Vegeta. I'm talking about these niggas can't even go Blue Evolution. They can't go Master Ultra Instinct. He's doing what's called the reverse Genki Dama on Goku and Vegeta. And I know y'all like, well, okay, Ghost, what the hell does this have to do with Boo? We're getting there. So then you have Fat Boo, aka Mr. Boo, who comes right back up out of his 2-month slumber and starts to body Moro, the same Moro that was just bodying Goku and Vegeta. Since this is how people want to break it down in the group, that Frieza now would body Boo back there. This is post all of that, Goku and Vegeta, and Boo's bodying this man, and his energy absorption does not work on him like it works on regular people. So that's another hack Boo have. You can't drain his energy from an outside source unless he gives it to you. So you're like, okay, Ghost, where the hell are you going with all that? Well, when the split happened, Fat Boo took on Grand Supreme Kai's looks, and Kid Boo got Grand Supreme Kai's powers, meaning Kid Boo had God powers the entire time. That was the first entity we actually seen other than Kami, other than Grand Kai, other than Shin with God powers. First entity on this planet we see with God powers. Now we get into your boy Frieza on Namek. Frieza at 100% was 120 million, and Goku at Super Saiyan was 150 million. Now we know anything past the Namek saga up until Dragon Ball Super, Frieza gets fodderized. He gets one-shots, and the non-canon movie he gets straight pummeled. But by the time of Resurrection of F rolls around, your boy Frieza, since he's such a fan favorite, got a little more validation to his character. Now we do know Frieza in his first form was around 530,000. He said that because he boasted it an awful lot. His power level was 530,000 in his first form. Okay, now we was having a debate about Yamcha, whether we would want to get trained by Yamcha or not. Okay, Frieza in his third form was somewhere around 1.6 million. So by the time he went to his fourth form, he had like almost 100% increase. So at that time, Frieza was the most terrible threat and the most horrendous threat in the universe. And Frieza was always told not to mess with two people, and that was Lord Beerus and Kid Boo. And that's the only thing he knew about them, never the depth or the amounts of his strength. Now when we get down in the further in Z, you get Frieza, who completely gets fodderized by Trunks. He gets fodderized by Trunks. And we had another discussion about Yamcha on that one. I'm gonna make a video about why Yamcha is stronger than we think he is. We'll do that later this week. How about that? But anyway, Frieza gets completely demolished by future Trunks. And like I say, anything after that, he gets fodderized. So when we start getting into Dragon Ball Super era of Frieza, a revival of F, Frieza spent all that time in hell just thinking of many multiple ways to kill Goku, and he finally got his time to get out and shine. And when he got out, he got revived and went and trained for 4 months. Now you have your versions in the manga or the movie where it was off screen. His training was pretty much off screen. Then you have your versions of the anime where you saw him train with Steel Body to Goma. So, and in this panel you see here him for the Tournament of Power coming back from hell after mentally training himself that entire time from being down there from Resurrection of F. When he came back, after he came back, he trained himself for 4 months, and we had the beautiful, magnificent form of Frieza, which at this point he is in the top 3. Now I'm not going to discredit Frieza whatsoever because he's one of the most pivotal characters and villains in Dragon Ball. I'm not going to discredit Frieza. I'm not taking nothing away from him. As far as Dragon Ball Super and the Z Fighters, or the cast of characters that we have in Universe 7 Frieza is top 3. Goku, Vegeta, which is always interchangeable, especially right now if you've been keeping up with the manga chapter. Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Gohan, then 17. I don't care what none of y'all say. If you say 17 is over Gohan, you need to go read the manga chapters, especially the most recent manga chapters. I want to say, okay, we have manga chapter 56 coming out this month, so like 53 and 54 is where you really see Gohan get off. Just like in the manga chapter Tournament of Power, Gohan is the one that beat the fused Kefla and not Ultra Instinct or Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. So yeah, Gohan is above 17. That he is. Anyway, so with that being said, no one's discrediting Frieza because as far as pure raw power, like I said earlier, and potential is concerned, especially if Frieza was to ever go back training at all, then yeah, if Frieza knew what Goku knows about Majin Buu or Kid Buu, which he still doesn't know to this day because he sees Majin Buu, but he knows Kid Buu is a big difference. And we see also here that Majin Buu himself is nothing to be trifled with. So on a pure raw power basis, Frieza will most definitely win. But on that note, Buu has way too many hacks for him. That's why Frieza replaced Buu for the Tournament of Power. Why? Because Buu can heal people. He can absorb people. He can turn you to candy. You know what I'm saying? Buu got way too many hacks. He can copy your moves. He can make multiple clones of himself with just as much amount of power and stamina. So yes, Frieza was a better choice than Buu in the Tournament of Power. Buu got his time to shine. And the universal preliminary battles, and Frieza got his time to shine in the actual TOP. So I'm gonna leave it here at that note with me saying, yeah, I think Buu would edge that out just by pure hacks. It's your boy Ghostface Gaming. If you have any disputes, man, drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share. It's your boy Ghostface. I'm out, y'all. Peace.